everyone! Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is officially the second video I've done and I am super happy with how this look turned out, and I am so excited to show you guys how this look came to be and how you can recreate this exact look at home. I was really inspired by this hammer that I got at a White Elephant gift exchange. First, I am taking a white water activated paint and just covering that entirely on my face, and I'm doing several layers because the white was really splotchy on the first few layers, and adding more layers helped reduce the splotchy and weird brush texture on my face. And don't forget to cover your ears and your neck. Also, I apologize for the blurry footage. My camera did not want to focus on me at the time. And I did not record this part, but I took my airbrush and added a white paint and made it more even on my face, and I added a gray for the shading on my eyebrows. Now I am taking a royal blue water activated paint to create the design I want on my eyes. You can do any design you want, but this is personally the design that I really liked for this look. And essentially with the blue, I am just outlining where exactly I want the blue to be on my face. And now just fill in with the same blue color that you used to outline it. And depending on which paint you use, it will mix in with the white a little bit, but adding more layers to it will help reduce that problem. And fill in the other side with blue, and I also added yellow onto the side of the blue just for the design that I wanted, and I also outlined everything in black and added eyebrows on. Now we are continuing on with the nose, and now I am just taking a red water activated paint and covering my entire nose with it. Again, adding a few layers to reduce the splotchiness and mixing in with the white. You could just leave it right here, but to help fit in with the look with the eyes, I am outlining it in black and adding shading around the roundness of my nose, and then I'm taking the red color again as the base that I used for the base to blend it more with the nose. And then a quick costume change. Now I'm just removing some spots of the white base paint to where I want the nails to be. And this isn't an essential part, I found out later. The liquid latex doesn't mix in with the paint at all, so that really isn't a step, but it just helped figure out the placing of where I want the nails. And now I'm taking cotton and latex and placing that in small patches on my forehead, little bits at a time, and helping build up a circular area where I can put this nail in that I made with air drying clay and hot glue, and then I painted over them with metallic acrylic paint, and I put spirit gum on the end of it, started tapping it, and put it on my forehead. As you can see here, it wasn't really that helpful, but the liquid latex helps support it. rather than the spirit gum. And I am pushing the nail down to create a ridge type wall sort of thing to help keep the nail upright and stuck to my face. And don't forget to smooth out the edges. You want it to blend in with your skin. And once you're able to get it to stay for the most part, add more layers onto the bottom of it so it helps stays upright and stay in its place. And essentially you do the same thing on the two nails of the cheek. If the nails start to fall, you can push them up a little bit and it'll help them stay until the liquid latex dries. Use a hairdryer or your hands to speed up the process. And then I am taking the same white water activated paint that I used to cover my face with, and I'm just covering up that liquid latex to help it blend in better with my skin. And touch up areas that you got onto the blue. You might need some help painting behind the nails. It was a little difficult to get all the spots behind the nail, so I would recommend having someone to help you or use a smaller brush to get back behind the nails. And I'm just touching up some areas of the neck that came off from the clown collar. And I may or may not have jammed out a few times because I was listening to music while recording this. So here's a little preview of me dancing. Now I'm moving on to the lips. I was really nervous about these because I didn't know exactly how I was going to pull this off, but I really love how this turned out in the end. So I'm just taking the same red water activated paint that I used with the nose for the lips and outlining where I want everything to be and how the lip shape will work. And now I am filling everything in with the red. And I decided I want the teeth to be more shown rather than if I actually smiled, because obviously the lips are nailed up like you're smiling forever. And so I decided to put my lower lip just right below my actual lip, and I will be painting the bottom teeth on my bottom lip. And then I'm doing the same shading as I did with the nose, outlining it in black, adding black to the shaded areas, and then taking the same red to blend it out more with the lips. And I'm filling the inside of it with black. And then I just take some browns and light reds for irritation around the nail. This will be covered up with blood, so it's not that an essential step, but it makes it look a little bit more realistic. Now I'm painting on the teeth. I'm using the white water activated paint, and a little trick I found that with the black, it creates a gray, and adding more white onto it gives it more shading rather than painting it all white and then going back in with grays. and then touch everything up with the black on the bottom of the teeth for a more realistic effect. Now I'm taking some drippy blood. Actually, that's going to be used later. So right now I'm taking the scab blood, and I'm taking a spatula, which again my camera did not want to focus on. I'm dipping that into the scab blood and essentially spreading it out away from the nail, because if you would nail it to your face, the blood would splatter in all sorts of different directions, and you can see a great example of it right here. Don't forget to add it to your cheeks, the nails on your cheeks, and even on the top of the nail, and then just take the drippy blood. Don't go too overboard with it, but make it look like it's been dripping down your face and splattered a little bit. And there you have it. There's your creepy, crazy, nailed it clown. Well, thank you all for watching. I really like how this look turned out again, and I hope you all liked it. And have a great day. Be careful with hammers, kids. You don't want to end up like this crazy clown.